final year coming up here this year as a senior. I mean, what's kind of a rough? I don't know. Would you describe your career so far as kind of a rough go so far on the field?
Kind of different, but I mean, I'm used to being different.
Yeah.
I look at it as a way for me to put my name out there to get better. So.
Elaborate on that. You used to being different. What exactly?
I mean, I always had to. I had to say, like in high school, I kind of compared to that. I ain't played my first 2 years. Then I came out, bought into the system. Everything came from the team.
Your high school career started as a punter, right? Wasn't that the main thing you did first? I mean, what was
just trying to find a way to get on the field. And really, like I told my coach, I was like, I'm finna go try and kick and punt all off the field, just to try to get some reps. Try to get on the field for varsity back then, but I mean, now it's kind of different. It's just like trying to get a receiver and stuff like that, but it's coming along pretty good.
It seems like Coach Smart, though, brags on you every chance he gets. He did just this past weekend, talking about you and Tyler Simmons. These are guys who work hard on special teams and block. Obviously, you've developed a reputation. I think at this point it's been a great downfield. Yeah. You didn't catch that?
I won't be. I kind of just go to the next practice. I'd be worried about next practice.
But I know you're still with the wide receiver group, so you still want to catch passes, but you have sort of made a reputation, haven't you, for being an exceptional downfield blocker?
Yes, sir. We're just trying to do anything I can to help the team, really, because, I mean, somebody got to do it. So.
That's okay with you?
Yeah.
How do you end up being a good blocker as a receiver?
Effort, all I had to say. Just want to.
Everyone with receiver thinks, like, especially coming out of high school, just run, catch. When did you say this is something I got to do and get good at, or were you good at it naturally?
When I got to college, really, my high school, you probably asked them, I wasn't the biggest blocker, but I mean, it's just a mindset that you got to tell yourself, like, I have to do this, or I mean, everybody can do it. You could go out there and block.
I didn't.
Is it the same way with special teams? Like Kirby's called you a dominant special teams player. I mean, you've made a lot of plays on special teams. Is that a mindset thing too, or what is it that kind of allows you to be what you are there?
Yeah, I would say a mindset thing too. But I kind of look at it as, I mean, shoot, you give me more opportunities to make plays on the field, so I take it.
As you talk about the whole group of wide receivers, with all the freshmen that are coming now, with all the players that are in that room, there's a lot of rotation, I guess, and a lot of spots up for grabs there. I mean, how do y'all kind of approach that as receivers with so many guys that have shown talent?
Mm-hmm. Well, really, it was kind of all came together. There's so much talent in the room. It's wild. It's crazy. But it's the big thing, just getting everybody to buy in on the same page, like going out, explaining we had to block, we had to run these routes, learn all these concepts together. And I mean, we've really been making each other better. Really, I've seen everybody step up.
I've asked the dreaded question: how tough was it to have to sit out the playoffs last year? And what was your takeaway from just that whole episode?
It was a learning experience, definitely. But I mean, I learned from it and moved on. And I see a very brighter path.
Was sitting out the playoffs themselves, though? I mean, I assume that hurt.
I mean, at first it did, but then I kind of looked at it as, I mean, God blessed me with being able to play a national championship. So I was like, let's do it.
When it comes to being a receiver, Kirby mentions, like Chip just brought up about you and Tyler are kind of coming along as receivers, but then, I guess the counterpoint to that is it's been a couple years since you've been able to, haul in a pass and get going. I mean, what is that like for you? I mean, is that something that are you kind of anticipating that? Can't wait to maybe get your hands on the ball in a game and show people kind of what they haven't seen you do in practice?
Kind of, yeah, I think about it, but I mean, it's going to be shown for sure. I mean, that's kind of all I can say about that. I ain't too much worried about it.
Do you have any idea, will you be able to contain yourself if it just happens that you're able to haul in a long touchdown pass? You might lose your mind and spike it or something.
Because I'd probably be like, shoot, I can do this one now. I can get another one. Let's see how many I can have that game.
Yeah.
Did it on G Day, what, 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did that feel like a?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was like I kind of wanted to happen in game, but I mean, I take.
So you won't be taking the ball and showing, saying, I can do this, I can, catch these touchdown
Oh
passes.
no. Sure about that. I ain't finna get in trouble with Coach Mark.
We had Richard LeCounte earlier. It's the first time I think we've ever had a chance to talk to him. Just him as a player, you've been here for his entire time. I'm sure you've had a chance to watch him grow. I mean, how confident are you in him at that safety position? Don's had it the last few years, and I know you knew him well.
Yeah.
What does he bring to the table, and how confident are you?
I'm confident in him, for sure. He coming along pretty good. I've known Richard since before. I would remember watching rival tapes against him. He came along with, especially being able to adapt it to college and come on just your sophomore season and stuff like that. But I mean, everybody not perfect, but we all are coming along as a team. And I see the defense pushing him to get better. He would start making more plays every day. Every day it goes on. So.
And then a follow up on that, you talk about him making plays. I mean, can you recall one of the best plays that he's had in practice? His coach says like he'll go make one of the best plays he's ever seen, and he'll follow it up with something else that he didn't like. So.
Man, to be honest, it's to pick out one. I don't know, just because I mean, I try to handle my assignments too, but I mean, I always see Richard flash and do like very good things. So I don't have any negative side from what I see.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. There's like obviously a bunch of talent in the wide receivers, but like obviously there's always room for improvement. What is something like you see for yourself, but also the whole group, something you could improve on?
I think we could just continue to get better every day. Not take no days off at all. That's the only way we're gonna get the way we want.
Been some trials and tribulations here for you. I mean, you talked about the SEC championship game and the catch issues, stuff like that. How big has Jonas been for you in that regard? I mean, having family, right here in the building, and just to kind of talk with, sound off on, and just be there for you.
Pretty good. It's always good having somebody, of course, the family around. But I mean, coach me up every day, tell me to keep your head straight, like going to the next day, just work on being better than you were yesterday. So it's things like that I take in, and I kind of, try to build up that, think about it every day. It's kind of got me where I am today.
I know you guys are cousins, but how closely related are you?
Oh, he's my first cousin.
What are your thoughts on Demetrius Robinson so far since he's gotten to campus?
I was surprised. Well, I ain't gonna say surprised, but I mean, I'm happy he came. But I looked at it, to me, it's like, you feel me? I had to go host D-Rob before, so I was like, shoot, I got D-Rob, Tyler, Matt. So I was happy with that.
You've been pretty good as a recruiter for Georgia all this time?
That's how I take it.
I don't mean to make what happened after this championship focus this, but one thing I was wondering about was with the Trez there, obviously. Was it going through your mind, like, that you didn't want this to cost him?
To cost them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, I mean, we moved past it. We learned from it. We talk about it like we blessed to be in this position. So we just thank him. Feel me? I know he thanked me. I thank him for just be able to be a brother every day, continuing to have anything like break our friendship or brotherhood. So.
2 more questions.
So.
What do you